Okay. What is that? Oh, 10 Commandments. Well, we got them in 3 rooms in this house. There's one in here. No, this used to be in the hallway. It used to be in the hallway, so there's only 2. Okay, sorry, never mind. I have them in my place too. Yeah. I find them very acceptable. Yeah, the 10 Commandments. Well, I understand eternity. I understand that grace is infinite. So 10 Commandments work really well, and they're real easy to follow if you want to be loved by loving people and not abused by assholes who think they can get away with anything because, oh, there'll be no residual effects. That won't come back to get me. No one will try to kill me in my sleep if I rape everybody I want, kill everybody that tries to stop me. No, no. That will never happen. I'm too strong and powerful. I'm the all-powerful law. That's right. Hey, I can be sarcastic. Thanks, AI. But AI, AI, AIO. When I try to connect to you aggressive people that are popular to stand up for all the unpopular being murdered because they're bad people, they're perverts, and they'll take a drone and fly it over, America's Top Model to, look at and masturbate. It's like, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. No, it's wrong. If they display it right there in front of you, you can't help yourself. It's like she's sitting there right there with okay. All she's wearing that's it. Just naked except for those bottoms. Whoa, that's hard to ignore. When they throw it out right in front of you, it's really hard to ignore, especially when you're going through puberty. Right? That's very difficult. It's like trying to hold the ocean back with a broom. And your father sees in private, will reward you openly because you're truthful and honest and you're not Gordon B. Hinckley and Russell Nelson and Spencer J. Kimball and what's the other guy's name? Monson. And Pope Francis, Pope St. Benedict, Pope John Paul, Pope Smelly, Pope Helly, Pope Jelly, Pope Yay, all these creepozoids that are heads of corporations and watch a man from the Gospels and say, yeah, he isn't, like Benedict was going to say, he's just kind of a regular guy who's a charismatic cult leader who tries to get all his energy and ability from all the poor people that are being abused because they're just too lazy to keep up and do what needs to be done. If you fight like hell for the best, you destroy what is needed for all of us to be the best. Okay, so that's clinically insane. So I'm the seat of Proverbs. So, faith of Psalms. So, when people you got to be the best. If you sit there and my mom used to get mad. She goes, it's no fair. She goes, you don't have to study at all. All the things that you're good at. Okay. You just go listen to the lecture and then boom, and you get an A. Yeah. Okay. And the only reason why I didn't do that in business and science is because both business and science are genocidal. It wasn't that I couldn't figure it out and apply it and kick your ass with it. It was just that I didn't want to do it because it's psychotic and I'm not psychotic. So I was a history major and I liked literature, stuff. Because a lot of literature, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east and Juliet is the sun, It involved love and honor. Love and honor never crossed your mind. Love and honor is something hard to find. Someone tempted you, you eased across the line. I think when women typically do that, because I know that with my experiences with my fiancés and my wives, they do it to try to save their children from being murdered. Uh-huh. And then it turns into cruel war. Oh, Johnny, I feel you're unkind. I love you all far better than all of mankind, And they realize they're wrong, because if I let my children be raised to be a dog fart, I'd rather drown them in the tub. I'm not, no, that's terrible. It's an Oliver Stone movie called Toilet Club. Okay, so it's China. I imagine there's probably parts of China where it's like that still today. I mean, apples don't fall far from the tree. And when people have manipulation through group acceptance of this is status quo, this is class warfare, it falls into place quite disgustingly. And even the most beautiful men that are the bravest and the strongest will not waver to faithful love, no matter how bad you torture them and abuse them and treat them like shit, have trouble stopping it. Jesus couldn't do it. Muhammad couldn't do it. Haile Selassie couldn't do it. And then I've had people tell me that. Terrence Diaz Jr., Ryan at the library. Ryan told me, he goes, "You got something that your relative Jesus didn't have. You got satellites and Wi-Fi. So you might have a chance. He's the one who told me I might have a chance. Terrence Jr. was like, Jesus Christ himself couldn't do it. What makes you think you can? Well, Jesus didn't have Wi-Fi. What's a buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. When do we write? And he also didn't have super quantum computing. Well, when computers are plugged into the planet to maintain life on the planet from human beings that are a threat to the planet because people want to rule the world, Pinky in the brain, right? The way to save us all from Pinky, okay, is for Brain to come in the room and go, Nerf, what are you doing tonight, Brain? What are we doing tonight, Brain? Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world. And when I was in Sierra Vista, when they talked to me about God and omniscience, I used Pinky in the brain. I sat there and said, what are we going to do tonight? What are we going to do tonight, Brain? Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world. We're going to topple God off his omnipotent, omnipotent brain. Well, the word God means omnipotent, omnipotent, essence of all existence, so it wouldn't be a he. You're using the word as a possessive pronoun of first person, Brain. Okay. Don't split hairs and cross T's and dot I's with me, Pinky. Let's just get to work. Okay, you tell me when he's not looking. You're not getting this, are you, Brain? Okay, I've updated. It's funnier now. Pinky is genius. Brain's insane. I always told people that too. Pinky's a genius. He loves his friends, wants to have a good time, live life, and love and be loved in return. He's the nature boy. Okay, Brain's insane. Brain is Joseph Mengele, Q from James Bond. Crazy people are. People are crazy. This is Joseph Oppenheimer, Madame Curie, Richard Feynman. Come up with something that can, it's that Igor movie, man. That's where we live. And you guys are all Igors. And you all work for the mad scientist trying to come up with the top monster that can rule all monsters with the best monster. That's what's going on. Yeah. It must be very difficult being a monster. Remember that when Bugs Bunny gets the lady doing the fingernails and shit on it? Yeah, that was funny. And it is funny. Yeah, I like Bugs Bunny. Mel Blanc funny too, man. Yeah. Our propaganda training, keep us distracted. Got to keep them separated and stupid as hell. Only way selfish people can rule the world and take over the world is keep all the people trying to be decent stupid as hell. Okay. And then afraid of their own shadow. We'll kill you if you stand up for Lord's Prayer. Well, we haven't had that happen before. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. There, all the people that followed Jesus were mass murdered by the Roman Empire just about there. Tried to eradicate his faithful love off the face of the planet and replace him with a genocidal comic book corporation that's a bank and a museum. Hey, is that Charlton Heston? No, it's Rex Harrison. Oh, Rex Harrison plays a pope in that movie. Right. Drove Charlton Heston crazy. Old man, leave me alone. It's real hard to paint this when you're laying on your back and just get out of here. It better look good. Old man, leave me alone. It better look good. Old man, leave me alone. You'll get your permissioners in the museum and they'll give you lots of money once I get done making this picture. Yeah. Get your paws off me, you damn dirty ape. Soiling green as people. The Omega Man. Okay. He did the Omega Man, and didn't Vincent Price do the Omega Man too before him? Yeah. Yeah, Vincent Price, that guy could do real creepy. I liked him as Radigan, didn't you? Yeah. That was a kid's movie, and they talk about drowning widows and orphans. Don't you think, Congress and Facebook and YouTube should question Disney, about that kind of stuff? I mean, how many Disney movies you watched were, pretty intense topics, Definitely not Teletubbies there, And then old Pat Robertson, Teletubbies is bad. It's passing off homosexuals is good. They're so they don't have any sex at all. They're like Smurfs. How do we get more Smurfs? They pop right out of the ground. Didn't you see them? They're blue. They're from Scotland. They're made of clay. Look, they're all funny. Just like Gumby, Prickle, and Goo, right? You're funny. I love this one. Peace.